From finally making the Black community feel represented in fairy tales to the movie coming out on top despite the never-ending controversies, this is why Halle Bailey's Ariel casting was a masterful marketing ploy. Picture this. It's the middle of the COVID lockdown and people are stuck at home, desperately craving some entertainment. And like a shining beacon of hope, everyone's favorite mermaid finds her way out from under the sea again. Just as everyone was looking for an escape from the reality of the pandemic, Disney revealed that a live-action version of the beloved The Little Mermaid was in the works. The announcement may not have been as big a deal if it wasn't for the casting, though, because in a shocking turn of events, Disney decided to cast Halle Bailey as the lead. That's right, a Black Ariel. The news struck the internet like a lightning bolt, and as always, it was a hot mess of drama and opinions. Bailey's a rising star, and her talent is off the charts. But oh boy, did this choice ignite some serious debates? Die-hard fans were at each other's throats, arguing back and forth about whether she was the right fit or not. You know how passionate fans can be. Some right-wingers just couldn't handle the thought of a non-white Ariel. They were clutching their pearls, shouting from the rooftops about how it should have been a white actress. It became a never-ending conversation that kept going and going. And at the center of it all, Halle Bailey. You might know her as part of the R&B group Ploy x Halle alongside her sister. This would be her very first film role. And talk about starting with a bang. Director Rob Marshall couldn't contain his excitement when he announced it. He said Bailey had that rare combination of youth, innocence, and a voice that'll make your heart swoon. And boy, oh boy, was he right. People lost their minds when at the D23 Expo 2022, Disney dropped a bombshell teaser trailer for the movie. And guess who stole the spotlight? None other than our new Ariel. The teaser starts with breathtaking shots of underwater wildlife, setting the stage for an epic reveal. And then, boom. We catch our first glimpse of Bailey as the iconic mermaid princess, gracefully gliding through the water. She looked perfect for the role. As the trailer unfolds, she sneaks a peek at the sun, curiosity clear as day on her face. And then, the moment we'd all been waiting for? Bailey's angelic voice fills the air as she sings a verse from Part of Your World, one of the original movie's most beloved songs. But even that wonderful piece of art faced its fair share of backlash. The dislike button and comments section were disabled faster than you can say drama. Why, you ask? Well, apparently, it received a whopping 1.5 million dislikes in just 2 days. Yikes. And that's not all. Reports suggest that racist comments flooded in, stirring up a whole lot of controversy. These guys really couldn't catch a break. It's 2023 for crying out loud. The hate came back in full swing when the first official trailer came out in March 2023. It was another storm of negativity for the movie. Things got so bad that Josh Gad, the voice behind the lovable snowman Olaf in Frozen, addressed the backlash. He took to Twitter and dropped a much-needed truth bomb. He called the haters broken and pathetic for being so butthurt by the skin color of a make-believe singing mermaid. You tell them, Olaf. The actor, who is part of one of Disney's highest-grossing films, seemed to have full faith that this could be the studio's next potential blockbuster. This was Disney's plan too, and they knew that to make a lot of money, they would have to spend a lot of money. With a star-studded cast, new songs, extended sequences, and all the enchantment you could ever dream of, the budget for this movie was not as little as the mermaid in the film. The reboot cost a lot more than the 1989 animated classic, which had a humble budget of $40 million. Well, humble for Disney, at least. With a $250 million budget, the new version didn't just want to swim in the box office pond, it wanted to make some serious waves. The high budget made the stakes higher than ever as well, and the filmmakers tried everything they could to make sure the movie did well. Many speculate casting Halle was also part of the plan because they knew it would get people talking. And talk, they did. The hashtag #NotMyAriel went viral all over social media, with people going as far as boycotting the movie over the casting choice. Some comments were completely insane and made people realize that haters will, in fact, hate. Matt Walsh, the host of Daily Wire, gave his 2 cents on the matter, saying it does not scientifically make any sense for someone living in the ocean to have dark skin. You know what else doesn't scientifically make any sense? A girl who's also a fish, whose best friend is a flounder. Haters denied that their dislike had anything to do with the actress's skin color, saying their problem is the fact that Ariel doesn't look anything like the original. Yes, that's right. the animated one. One user went on to say this isn't racism, and that the world just assumes the worst, ending the tweet with, "Who are the real racists here?" Trevor Noah, who's known for his iconic clapbacks to racists, spoke about the controversy in a 4-minute-long segment on his show. Noah made a very valid argument, saying this is not the first time Disney has swayed away from the classic Ariel, giving examples of older spin-offs showing black mermaids, and even one that used sign language. What many people don't know is that one of these spin-offs was also another live-action movie. Released in 2018, the much lesser-known film also did not shy away from making big changes. But while the new version did not change much of the plot of the movie, except having a much more swoon-worthy Prince Eric, the 2018 film made drastic, and might I say disastrous, changes to the storyline. In this version, a 10-year-old girl and her young uncle stumble upon a beautiful mermaid, imprisoned and paraded around like some kind of exotic animal. Wait, what? These two, who are convinced that this poor creature is the real Little Mermaid, plan a rescue mission. I know, it sounds like a bad plot twist from a B-list movie. And guess what? That's because it is. This circus spectacle, which was a downright mockery of the original tale, didn't just have a lousy plot and bad acting, the movie's marketing was also terribly done, and no one knew it even existed. Critics were not surprised when this movie, which had a budget of just $5 million, still flunked at the box office, only managing to make half of what they had spent making it. The new 2023 movie seems to have learned from its embarrassing counterparts' mistakes, making its presence known every step of its journey. From the initial announcement to its eventual release, people had controversial views about everything. Be it the drag community hating on Melissa McCarthy's makeup as Ursula, or everyone making fun of Flounder's horrible animation. It remained the talk of the town throughout. But at the center of the buzz, our very own beautiful dark-skinned mermaid. The filmmakers took the all press is good press approach for this one, focusing on making headlines over making everyone happy. And let's be real, they really hit the jackpot with Bailey. While her skin color brought the movie to the spotlight, there's so much more that this girl has to offer, and I hope viewers can see it. She is already a superstar among Disney's key demographic, and she's got the talent to back it up too, with an incredible voice and acting chops. I'm still not over her version of Part of Your World. Ariel needed the spark and the curiosity that Bailey represents. Plus, that girl's got range for days. Unlike some other actresses in these live-action remakes, cough, Emma Watson, cough. Bailey being a person of color also goes a long way for Disney, because after decades of being called out for their subtle racism, the studio is finally stepping up and diversifying its biggest brand. Seeing a black actress play one of the most iconic Disney princesses is a powerful statement. And the studio no longer cares for people that say otherwise. Films like Aladdin, Black Panther, and Crazy Rich Asians have proven that diversity sells. And this should not be just about making money anyway, it should be about making a lasting impact. And there you have it. From the movie coming out on top, despite the never-ending controversies, to it making the black community finally feel included in fairy tales, that was everything on why Halle Bailey's Ariel casting was a masterful marketing ploy.